Welcome back to what is going to be the first day of the Spokane County Interstate Fair. If it looks like I'm in the KREM 2 studio, well then we've done a great job out here at the fair, because I love that basically whoever took a picture of our studio and made it the backdrop here actually looks really good. And as a bonus, the desk that we have out here is in fact one of our actual studio desks. So you can come out here, basically see how our anchors would stand very, calmly at the desk and help to report the news. And of course, we'll have our anchors out here to teach you a little bit of the tips and tricks along the way. What's really nice is when we can do a little walk and talk, only a couple steps away, we've got our own green screen out here as well. Kind of reminds me of the own outdoor weather center, if you will. And we do actually have this set up to what is called a chroma key. This is how the green screen works, of course. So we have a camera here, we've got the green screen working, and it's kind of rotating through a few different images here. So we would love to see the kids get out here and report on thunderstorms. We've got beaches, we've got windstorms, rainstorms, snowstorms. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And while I'm out here tomorrow, I'll even give you some tips and tricks on how to point at things. In fact, I can do it on this map with the International Space Station. We were actually pointing out Lake Michigan earlier, and we're gonna see it just come across here. You have to look at the screen very closely as things move along. And there's your snowstorm. But I don't think anybody's really ready for snow just yet. So let's actually get back out into the elements here, because we're in what's called the KREM Alley, and it's right in the middle of the entirety of the food court area. We've got the VFW Post 51. They've got some great treats for us literally just across the street here. And then we go to this way, and this is Jeremy's favorite, by the way. If you haven't ever seen Jeremy hand dip a corn dog himself, he is an absolute pro, but there are plenty of pros here. And then just the rest of the entire alleyway out towards the grandstand, so we're kind of on the opposite side of the grandstand here. It is food on every single side. You got chocolate chip cookies, you got the smoothie bar here, Izzy's Barbecue, that has always been a popular favorite as well. And that was only just a couple steps away from our own KREM 2 booth. So if you find us kind of meandering around the alleyway, around these streets, you probably know what we are doing. I know Tim and Channing have been having a lot more fun with the games and the carnivals, which is to my right at this point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be sticking around this part of the fair, because I do love the food. I'm a big foodie when I come to the fair every single time. So again, we're just a few steps away. And just one last point of reference here, as we look back over towards more of the food court stuff, you can actually see the carnival rides just in the background there. Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. I'm not the best with heights or big drops myself, so that's why I end up more on the foodie side of the fair as opposed to the thrill, entertainment, carnival rides part of the fair. But hey, to each their own, right? So a lot of fun to do out here at the first day of the fair. The weather is perfect right now, but of course it is going to heat up. And coming up, I'm gonna go over our weather forecast, which promises to be some of the hottest fair days I think I've ever forecasted for. So you don't wanna miss out on those details. They are all coming up live from the Spokane County Interstate Fair. We'll see you in just a couple seconds.